What is up, Internet? It is I, Caleb Black, broadcasting to you, rather, from the depths of space. Because Earth is just awful now. Today we're playing Elite Dangerous. And I am setting out for space adventure, because as I said, Earth is just awful. If recent events in geekdom haven't made you long for the icy grip of the infinite void, and you're a stronger person than I am. We don't need to worry about that horrible shit. We're out here! Freedom. Freedom. So, doing courier missions. I am, dropping off data, because I do not have cargo space in my little ship. Now, to those of you who have not played Elite Dangerous yet, it does take a little bit of time to get used to the controls, so I highly recommend doing the tutorials before jumping straight into the game. But it's fun once you get the hang of it. Space combat is rare, you know, like, this isn't a straight-up space combat sim like X-Wing or TIE Fighter. Oh god, that makes me sound really old. It's a rarefied genre. They don't make too many of these. I decided to pick up Elite because I initially wanted to check out Star Citizen, because I'm a big fan of the Wing Commander series. First exposure to it was on my Super Nintendo when I was a lad, and I flew into an asteroid belt and promptly exploded. After playing that game for a few years, one of my proudest achievements was making it through a minefield with my afterburners. It was exciting. But they haven't released a Wing Commander game since, what? The last one I paid attention to was Wing Commander 4. And that was ages ago. But yeah, Star Citizen's looking pretty terrible. Seemed like a fascinating concept. I'm glad I didn't back it, because I'd be angry and wanting a refund by now. But Elite Dangerous was on sale for 15 bucks, and it's the full game. So I don't need to spend over $1,000 on a game that isn't finished, and probably never will be. So anyway, let's jump to hyperspace.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, there is a chance we'll see some combat in this Let's Play, because every so often, when you're in Super Cruise mode, you pass by a ship and they happen to be a naughty pirate. They'll try and yank you out of Super Cruise to fight you. Which is actually kind of scary. Sometimes I choose to run, sometimes I choose to drop out of Super Cruise willingly. Whoa! Freaking hyperspace dropping me into a sun. What was I saying? Yeah. I bought a new ship. I've been playing this for a while. I didn't want to do a video until I could fly. Because it would be rather embarrassing to show you my baby steps in this game. And being somebody who does videos on YouTube, I should get used to embarrassment. But I will mitigate it when I can. I keep toying around with the idea of doing like a narrative-driven kind of Let's Play, like Neebs Gaming or the like. And Neebs Gaming be the most prominent YouTubers to do so. Yeah! God. It seriously freaks me out every time. Alright. I've made it to Whaleden. Go to Bassport. Or Baseport. I don't know. Base. All your base. I did a little bit of pirate hunting and I need the credits so I can afford fuel to get to the farthest reaches of outer space. But hey, lucky you get to see me fumble around with trying to land. The starting ship for the game is called a Sidewinder. They don't just drop you off at a space station and say, swim, bitch! They don't do that. They actually give you a ship with the least amount of stuff that you can use to make credits and get a better ship. I've gotten past that phase, but I did buy a docking computer for that ship because landing is a pain in the ass. But that's true of all, like, flight sim games. Landing is usually the hardest part. Let's see. But yeah. So I'm gonna hand in my bounties so I can afford to fly to the other place. I only have like an hour or so to finish these other missions that I signed on for because I picked them up 23 hours ago. They usually give you, like, for the easiest missions, they'll give you a 24-hour period in which to complete them. Never really takes that long unless, you know, you have a life outside of video games and need to stop playing, which is kind of them. Since they don't really, like, pause the world, as it were, when you leave the game. So you have a limited window of time to complete your objectives. And started a bunch before recording this to add to my war chest. And forgot about them until I decided to do the video, and then I, you know, checked my status screen and stuff. I'm like, oh, I've got like an hour. Okay, good, great. That's fantastic. So as to the loadout of my current ship, it is a Viper Mark III, which is a bit more combat-oriented model. There's limited cargo space. I have a passenger cabin equipped, because, you know, being intergalactic Uber... Oh, I'm gonna blow right past this. Man, I hate it when I'm flying too fast. But yeah, being an intergalactic Uber is apparently a dream of mine. Flew past my objective, swinging around. But the main thing that I like about this game is it's very chill. Well, it's mostly chill. We'll say mostly chill. Because there is combat and stuff in it. Can get kind of hairy if you're fighting more than one guy in outer space. But for the most part, it's just a lot of, you know, warping between stars and then slowly arriving at your target, and it's a nice meditative experience. One thing that you don't want to do, pro tip, is if you're not sure it's gonna take a while to super cruise to a place, don't get up and make yourself a cup of coffee or go to the bathroom, because you will fly right past it and have to, you know, reorient yourself and take twice as long to get back. 'Cause it happens. Dropping super cruise. Scares me every freaking time. Just like drop out of hyperspace or super cruise and boom, it's right there.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 19er.
Okay, now where's the entrance to this freaking... Ah, there we go. I can see the signs. It's neat. Depending on which direction you approach the station from, you could be on the opposite side of the landing bay, and you have to fly around.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
You know, figure out where the entrance is. Usually they got like cool little billboards that you can use. I'm being scanned. Alright, I'm gonna slow down so I don't run into this guy.
We've got reports of heavy traffic in this sector.
All your base, all your base are belong to us. I apologize if I'm making anyone sick. I never said I was a good pilot. All your base, all your base are belong to us. Yeah. I also did mention that I was terrible at landing. I was not lying about that. So let's see here. Just make little adjustments. Okay.
Caution, landing gear not engaged.
I know.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. I was worried that was going to take a while. Instead, I probably just made some people motion sick. I apologize.
Clearing ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Welcome to Baseport. Or Bassport. I don't know. I don't know! I got a little more aggro there than I really needed to. Let's see. Only got like 500,000 credits. I am intergalactically poor. I don't care about influence or reputation. I only care about credits.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay. Those are handed in. Let's see, I'm full up on fuel. Don't need more missiles or bullets from the guns. We'll go check out the shipyard just for y'all. So, the Sidewinder, this is the first ship that you have access to. It's not a bad little ship. It's good for the very beginning parts of the game. Not a huge range, flight-wise. You have to make frequent stops to refuel. You can install a fuel scoop, so if you're flying near an amenable sun, you can scoop some fuel. Just try not to get too close to it, or your ship will overheat, and you'll drop out of Super Cruise and potentially get sucked into a star, and that's just, you know, unpleasant. It's the Eagle, combat heavy model. Hauler for hauling people or goods. Diamondback Scout. Combat Explorer vessel. It's not suited as an all-rounder. Popular with elite recon and pathfinding units. navies throughout human space. It's relatively low cost, also makes it a popular choice with independent pilots who appreciate its combat and exploration potential. Though, from what I guess that means is that it's got a good engine on it. You can warp further than most other ships of that size. A dolphin? I haven't seen one of these yet. Luxury vessel. Okay, so it's a passenger ship. It's good for ferrying passengers. The Diamondback Explorer. Greater cargo capacity, greater mission variety, endurance. Explorer model can fulfill the same roles as a companion ship type, but is also able to operate as a fast transport and resupply vessel, useful supporting deep space operations in a hostile environment. Actually sounds kind of cool. Keelback, Asp Scout, Vulture, Asp Explorer. There's a co-op element in this game as well. It's like you can have multi-crew, you know, 2 people in the same ship. Fer de lance. Wealthy bounty hunters, eh? That is an expensive ship. That is like 100 times... Well, not even 100 times. I get that 10,000 times what I have in the bank right now. I'll never be able to afford any of these. Federal Corvette. That looks like fun. It looks huge. Impossible to fly. But an intriguing prospect nonetheless. Alright, I'm done dicking around at Baseport. Let's get the rest of my missions done before I run out of time for them. Let's see. Open me galaxy map. Navigation is pretty straightforward and easy. Let's see, I don't have any other... Okay. Plotting a course. Oh wait, that's... well... This will take me the longest amount of time to get to. Might as well get it out of the way first. But yeah, if you are looking for a relatively chill gaming experience, Elite Dangerous is a good time. I play solo because I don't feel like getting ganked. There are people who've been playing this since launch and have a freaking armada, and can just easily wipe out beginning players in high traffic areas, because, you know, why not grief the noobs? Nothing says welcome to the community quite like getting your ass blasted off as soon as you warp out of range of a port. So... just waiting for my mass lock to go away, and then I can... hyperspace jump. Oh good, it's in the opposite direction, so I have to... travel even further before I can get the hell away from this place.
Frameshift drive charging.
And space trucking, check it and see. Got a fever of 103. Wah! I can definitely scoop fuel from this bad boy, but I don't want to get too close. If you start to overheat, your engines automatically disengage, and you're kind of trapped in the gravity well of a star. And that's scary! Huh? Somebody's gonna try and attack me? You know what? Some combat then.
Under attack.
There you are. I don't know what he's in. Whatever it is, it looks impressive. Trying to pull a fast one, eh?
Under attack. Shields offline.
Crap.
Taking damage. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
I'm probably gonna die.
Hull integrity critical.
Yep,
Eject.
I blew up. Yeah, he had a much nicer ship than I did. But I figured, you know, why not make things exciting for the end of the video? So I've gone over all that. I've taught you all that I know about this game. And I'm gonna buy my ship back, 'cause yeah, it blew up. But thank you for watching. If you like this, I can play more and show you guys what I'm doing in outer space. If you don't care for it, well, let me know about that too. I want to make sure I'm making videos that people enjoy. Until next time. This is Caleb Black saying, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, etc., etc. Y'all know how to YouTube by now. I hope you have a great day, and we'll be back with more of something. Maybe Darkest Dungeon. Maybe I'll try some Souls. I don't know. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Anyway, peace.